Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Listen to Talk English podcast.
Hi, everyone. I'm Roy.
And I'm Luna. We are so happy you are here with us today to learn some more English.
That's right, Luna. Today we have a very important topic for you. It's about something that can help you in your English learning and in your whole life.
Yes, Roy. Today we are going to talk about the power of staying positive.
Staying positive. That sounds interesting, Luna. Can you tell us in very simple words what does staying positive mean?
Of course, Roy. Staying positive means trying to think good things, even when things are a little bit difficult. It means looking for the good in situations.
So it's like if it rains when you wanted to go for a walk, a positive person might say, "Oh, good, now I can read my book inside."
Exactly, Roy. That's a very good example. Instead of being sad about the rain, you find something good about it.
I see. So it's about our thoughts, right? Thinking happy or good thoughts.
Yes, that's a big part of it. When we think positive thoughts, it can make us feel better. And when we feel better, we can do more things and learn more easily.
That makes sense. So why is it important to stay positive, especially for people who are learning English?
That's a great question, Roy. Learning a new language like English can be a little bit hard sometimes. You might make mistakes. You might not understand everything.
Yes, that happens to everyone who is learning. Sometimes I felt like giving up when I was learning a new skill.
Exactly. And that's where staying positive can really help. If you make a mistake in English, a positive person will say, "Okay, I made a mistake. Now I know what not to do next time. I am learning."
So it helps us to not feel bad about our mistakes?
Yes, it does. Mistakes are a normal part of learning. Everyone makes them. Staying positive helps us to see mistakes as a chance to learn and grow.
That's a good way to look at it. So if I say something wrong in English, I should try to think, okay, now I know the right way?
Absolutely. And maybe you can even laugh a little bit about it. Sometimes mistakes can be funny.
That's true. I remember one time I wanted to say thank you very much, but I said thank you very much. My friend Sarah from London laughed, but she also helped me say it correctly.
See? That's a great example. You didn't let the mistake make you feel bad. You learned from it, and maybe you even had a little laugh.
Yes, and after that, I never forgot how to say thank you correctly.
That's the power of staying positive in action. It helps us to keep trying, even when things are difficult.
So, it's not just about learning English. It can help us in other parts of our lives too?
Definitely, Roy. When you stay positive, you often feel happier. And when you are happy, you have more energy to do things you enjoy.
Like playing football or reading a good book?
Exactly. Or spending time with your family and friends. Positive people often have more friends because people like to be around someone who is happy and looks at the bright side of things.
That makes sense. I always feel good when I'm around my friend Tom from New York. He always has a smile on his face.
That's probably because Tom is a positive person. He makes you feel good too, right?
Yes, he does. Even if I'm feeling a little bit sad, talking to Tom usually makes me feel better.
That's the power of positivity. It can affect not only you, but also the people around you.
So, how can we try to stay positive? Do you have some simple tips for our listeners?
Yes, I have a few simple things that can help. The first one is to try to start your day with a good thought.
Like thinking about something you are looking forward to?
Exactly. Maybe you are going to have a nice breakfast, or maybe you are going to talk to a friend. Thinking about something good can help you start your day in a positive way.
That's a good idea. I usually just think about my coffee, but maybe I should think about other good things too.
Coffee's a good start. Another tip is to try to notice the good things that happen during your day, even if they are small.
Like if someone smiles at me on the street?
Yes. Or if you manage to understand a new English word. Or if you have a tasty meal. Try to pay attention to these little good things.
So it's like making a mental list of good things?
Yes, you can think of it that way. And if you have a difficult moment, try to remember some of those good things.
That might help to feel a bit better. What's another tip, Luna?
Another simple thing is to be kind to yourself. Sometimes we can be very hard on ourselves, especially when we are learning something new.
Yes, I sometimes feel frustrated when I can't understand something in English.
It's okay to feel frustrated sometimes, Roy. But try to be kind to yourself. Remember that learning takes time. Celebrate the small steps you take.
So, if I learn one new word, I should be happy about that?
Absolutely. That's progress. Every little bit of learning is important.
Okay, be kind to myself. That sounds like something I need to work on.
We all do sometimes, Roy. Another tip is to try to spend time with people who make you feel good.
Like my friend Tom?
Exactly. People who are positive and supportive can help you to feel more positive too.
That's very true. I always feel better after talking to Tom.
And maybe try to limit the time you spend with people who make you feel negative or sad.
That can be hard sometimes, but I understand what you mean.
It can be, but it's important for your own happiness and positivity. One more simple tip is to try to find something to be thankful for each day.
Thankful? What does that mean?
It means appreciating the good things you have in your life. Maybe you are thankful for your family, your friends, your health, or even just a nice sunny day.
So, thinking about the good things I already have?
Yes. When you focus on what you are thankful for, it can help you to feel more positive about your life.
I am thankful for my cat Whiskers. He always makes me laugh.
That's wonderful, Roy. See, it can be something simple like that.
These are some really good tips, Luna. Start the day with a good thought. Notice the good things. Be kind to yourself. Spend time with positive people and be thankful. I think our listeners can try to do these things.
I hope so too, Roy. It takes practice, like learning English. You won't become a super positive person overnight, but every little effort helps.
What if it's really hard to stay positive? What if something bad happens?
That's a very important question, Roy. It's normal to feel sad or upset when bad things happen. Staying positive doesn't mean pretending that everything is always perfect.
So, it's okay to feel sad sometimes?
Of course it is. It's important to allow yourself to feel your emotions. But even in difficult times, try to look for something small that you can still be positive about.
That sounds hard. Can you give me an example?
Let's say you didn't do very well on an English test. You might feel disappointed, and that's okay. But try to think, okay, I didn't do well this time, but I will study harder for the next one. I learned some things from this test.
So, even in a bad situation, try to find a small piece of good or a way to learn from it?
Exactly. And remember that bad feelings don't last forever. Things usually get better with time.
That's good to remember. Sometimes when I feel bad, I think it will never end.
But it usually does. And talking to someone you trust can also help when you are feeling down. Maybe a friend or a family member.
Yes, talking to my sister, Emily from Manchester, always makes me feel better when I'm sad.
That's wonderful that you have someone like that. So, even when things are tough, try to be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, and maybe talk to someone you trust. And remember that things can get better.
This has been really helpful, Luna, I think. I understand the power of staying positive much better now.
Me too, Roy. It's something we can all work on every day. And it can really make a big difference in our lives, including how we learn English.
So, our message to our listeners today is try to stay positive. It will help you with your English learning journey and in many other ways.
Yes. Think good thoughts, look for the good in situations, and be kind to yourselves. You can do it.
And remember, even if you make mistakes in English, that's okay. It's part of the learning process. Just stay positive and keep practicing.
That's right, Roy. Every mistake is a step closer to speaking English well.
So, keep listening to Listen to Talk, English podcast, for more tips and help with your English learning.
And we hope you have a very positive and happy day.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.